Why, hello, and welcome to another episode of Dr. Matt. I'm your host, Dr. Matt, and we have a very special show for you tonight. All the way from Verona, we have people from both the Montague and the Capulet families. They're here to tell us about the story of Romeo and Juliet, as I'm sure you've all heard on the news. It's been all over the place. Now, our first guest couldn't be here today, so we have her live on webcam. Here she is, the nurse.
Hey, it's great to be here.
It's nice to have you on webcam, I guess.
Yes.
Now, I heard you had some relation to Juliet. What was that?
I was her nurse, as a matter of fact.
Oh, so you were right there when all this was going on?
I guess you could say that.
And I guess my first question for you is, what was it like living with Juliet?
More or less like raising any other child.
No, I mean during all this drama with Romeo.
Oh, well, she was like any other child growing through life, not sure what to do with life. I know her father was considering marrying her to Paris, but she didn't really want to. She honestly hadn't given much thought to marriage, though.
But then, why this sudden interest in this one guy?
I'm not entirely sure. She just saw her at her father's party.
Ooh, party.
And I guess it was just love at first sight for the two of them.
Well, I think we'll find out all about that right after this commercial break. Oh, hey, welcome back to Dr. Matt. Let's bring out our next guest, Mercutio.
Hey, Dr. Matt.
What's up?
Great to be here.
Nice to have you here, man. Thank you. Now, before we get started, I think we all want to know, how are you related to Romeo?
Well, I'm not really related to him at all, but I'm his best friend. We've known each other for a long time, so.
What was he like?
Well, he was cool. We kind of went from one girl to the next girl in like a day. It was weird, but he's still cool. Yeah.
Wow. He sounds, yeah. So, about this party, I heard you two crashed a party. What was that?
Well, the Capulet who was responsible for inviting people, he couldn't read, so he asked us if we could help him, and we sort of invited ourselves.
Nice. Okay. So what happened at this party?
I have no idea. I just kind of did my own thing, he did his own thing. Yeah.
So you didn't know about his whole 1 hour marriage and
Nothing.
Juliet?
Hell, I didn't even know anything until he was like dead, so.
Wow. Well, I guess our next guest can answer that question, but we're not bringing him out till the commercial break. After the commercial. Hello, and welcome back to Dr. Matt. Let's bring out our next guest, Friar Lawrence. Hello, Friar.
Mr. Matthew.
Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Okay, so let's get this small talk. What did you do exactly?
I performed all of the ceremonies.
But you knew it wasn't going to last long. Why'd you do it?
Well, I thought it was going to last a while, but it turns out it didn't.
Tell us all about that.
Well, I had planned for them to get married, but Juliet's father arranged for her to be engaged to Paris.
Yeah. So, Friar, after this announcement, how did Juliet react and what did you do?
Well, Juliet came to me looking for some help, so I made her a potion that would knock her out for a while.
But I'm guessing that didn't work either. What happened?
Romeo didn't get my letters.
Yeah. So, what did you do about it?
I did the only thing I could do. I brought her back to my cell.
But what happened to Juliet?
Well, when I got there, she was already dead, along with Romeo.
That sucks. But how did that affect the feuding?
They pretty much had some peace afterwards.
So everything worked out for the best?
Yes.
Forever. Except for those two, but you know. Yeah. Okay, so.
That's how it goes.
Nice to have you here, and until next time, this is Dr. Matt, signing out. Okay, welcome back to Dr. Matt. And you started laughing. And welcome to another episode of Dr. Matt. I'm your host, Dr. Matt. And we have welcome back to
Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Not much.
It's great to have you here, Mr. Lawrence.
It's great to be here, Dr. Matthew. Well, originally I was going to amuse... Start over.
Wait, so